What? What's going on, yo? Yeah. Oh. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy fucking Friday. Oh my gosh. What the fuck is going on this application that we call TikTok, y'all? What is going on? Have we learned nothing? Jojo! Have we learned nothing? Hmm? Huh? Katie, thank you for getting. Wait, what? What did you say? What? Katie told Sid. Oh, what is going on? No, but I'm gonna need you to get a box. What the fuck? That that T page? That shit's still going on? Katie. What are you Katie? What is going on? Katie, are you still in here? Yo, why can't we have anything nice?
What's that song about gangsters moving all sneaky like?
What the fuck?
Silence like lasagna. You wrote it. What? For real? Spin that. Now playing on Amazon Music.
Katie, are you still in here?
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays in a Chevy of their choice. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
I told someone. Are you talking about the shit that she's taken accountability for and has talked about and explained that she was wrong for? Why is that shit still being brought up? I'm lost. Why is that being brought up still, though? Katie, did you tell a T Page a situation about K Dot? Did you tell that T Page about K Dot's private situation? Speaking of T Page, what's T? Where's your weird whack ass? Where's your ass? What's T? Like, why do I feel like one of the worst things that can happen with this app happens, and then shit gets fucking worse? Pager, I never talked. That Sip It page? What is it called? Sip o'clock? Mm. I'm confused too. I'm confused too. I'm so confused. I don't I don't all I know is I got five. Period.
It can be a rude awakening when your cat has tummy trouble.
Like I feel like
Prescription diet GI
since the whole Rizzy situation,
upsets and other GI issues and is little.
I'm watching all this shit unfold on the app in like all different places, and I just feel like shit got worse. Like people are crashing the fuck out.
Sorry, I'm in my car, so I was making sure it didn't like connect to my car. I don't know what her fucking issue is right now, because I've already had this conversation with Kay. I've already apologized. And I said what I said because I was trying to prove my point on something, and I was wrong, and I shouldn't have brought up, Kay's situation. But the girl does not know Kay. She doesn't even know who she is. Her name wasn't involved in anything. I was proving my point that Nova has no problem speaking on anyone's kids. Apparently I also doxed Nova. I don't even know where you live. So how could I do that? Because that's what I'm being told she said.
Yeah, she can't get a box. I have no fucking idea. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
what's
don't know
going
where
on.
she lives, but I heard her in a live yesterday or 2 days ago dox herself. So you cannot say anything about me when you gave a whole live your address and then went live and told someone that you were coming to her house to beat her ass. So I'm still confused as to what I have to do with anything. I came in here and said hello.
Okay, I can only be up here for a second because we're at a Christmas party at the nursing home. Me and Katie have talked about it. She definitely knows how I feel about the situation. She did apologize, and it was left at that. But yes, she has apologized. We've definitely talked about it. She knows how it made me feel. Yeah, that situation. She did come to me about it.
Period.
So I'm gonna drop because we're at the nursing home for a Christmas
Have
party.
fun, Kay.
Bye, love y'all.
Yeah, and just because I'm gonna let everybody know, just because of the severity of the K dot situation, I don't want that on my panel. That's
Yeah,
if
I don't even
K
know
dot.
why that got brought up.
Yeah, if K dot wants to ever address that situation, that needs to come from K dot, because
Right.
that's a topic that's not my business. That's that's K dot's business, and very very personal and close to the heart and home. So I don't. Uh. I don't want.
Exactly. I just wanted to clear that up because I don't know why she came in here and just started going like about me. It made no sense. Thank you, Charlene.
Period. K dot. Um.
I was
Like,
hoping we were going to
is
talk
there
shit about
beef?
Hallie.
Is there like beef going on like a different side of the app or somewhere
I have
else? Is
no
there?
idea. I haven't even been around. Like I know Nova has beef with like some other girls, but I don't even like those girls. So I don't care if she beefs with them. Yeah. Happy Friday though. It's your day off. That's exciting.
I fucking hate it here, Dad. Tired of this, Grandpa. I don't even know shit. All I know is that shit is like backwards and upside down everywhere. It's fucking insane. It's so insane.
Did you see that video that Florida man posted with FWA and Holly laughing at Rizzy?
Yeah, and I feel some type of way about that because here's the thing. I was in that live. I was in there in the chat, and like even I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Well, first of all, I didn't know Rizzy. I
Right.
think that FWA definitely did, but there was a bunch of other shit going on. And I do feel some type of way about that being policed because I mean I don't know FWA that well, but I do know that different people like who really expected that something like that was actually going to happen on
Nobody.
TikTok.
Nobody.
You know what I mean? And I think collectively, most people in the chat even had the same reaction, like, "Whoa, wait, what? Like, no, like, there's no fucking way. Like, what?"
Right.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. And I only say that because I was in the chat. I was reading the chat. I understood and knew that there was other shit going on. And what's her name was in the box. What's her name?
Harley not Barry.
Hallie. Yeah. And there was shit going on with that, and there was shit going on with Florida Man, and there was just a bunch of other shit going on. and she had just went live. Like, I don't know. I don't. Oh, I kind of wanted to get into it today, but I don't understand why people are policing shit like that so bad, but they're acting like fucking fools all over the app.
That part. I just don't like Hallie, and I just didn't. I thought it was very awkward.
Yeah, yeah. I think the whole fucking thing all the way around is awkward on from many different perspectives. The same people trying to police that are the same people that are still on the app fucking bullying people and trying to drag them for weird shit. Like, I don't know. I can't make sense of it. I can't make sense of it. It's so much hypocrisy, and everybody knows how I feel about the hypocrisy of shit. Like, I don't know. Do you
Well,
understand what I'm
it's
saying?
yeah. It's been fun up here talking to you though, so I'm gonna drop and let you be, have your live.
Period.
Thank you.
Um,
Allergic reaction. Allergies to light or the post
yeah, I talked about it a couple of times. The last time I was live, I talked about it. I just think it's weird that we're policing a reaction
which can cause
when not a single person on this app ever expected some shit like that to actually happen,
specialists to find out
right?
what's right for you. For important safety
I think looking at shit that's happened after the fact, after it hit everybody, after everybody figured out
best gift giver this year, just ask Google.
that it was like an actual thing,
A list of the
those same people that are trying to police are literally doing the same shit to other people.
the holidays magical with Google Holiday 100.
Understand why this app is so fucking messy in the past fucking week or two. Like the amount of hypocrisy I'm seeing, like unprecedented levels of fucking hypocrisy. Do we understand? Let me ask chat something. Do we understand the difference between like bringing awareness to something and when it crosses a line to like bullying and harassment? Do we understand the difference in that? Do y'all notice that unless somebody's bantering with me and arguing with me and lying about certain shit, that typically I bring awareness to something and then I drop it. Right? I'm going to use Megan as an example. Okay? I'm going to use Megan as an example. I learned that shit about Megan. Right? I learned that shit about Megan. I heard what I heard in 4K with my own ears. Right? And then I made my own decision how I would move forward with that. Did I bring a little bit of awareness to it? Absolutely did. And then you know what I decided? That I don't want to be around somebody like that. In return, did I go look up all of her information, try to dig into her history, try to dig into this or that, or try to drag her about it? Did I do any of that? Or did I just hear what I heard in 4K, decided that I don't want to sit with somebody like that, even though Trixie and Tammy had a good thing started? Okay? I decided that that just doesn't align with my viewpoints. It doesn't align with my character. It doesn't align with what I stand with. And so I brought the awareness to it and then I dropped it. It was very simple. The problem with some people is they don't know how the fuck to do that. They don't know how to do that. And then what's even weirder is the people that gave Megan a pass, some of the people that gave Megan a pass are in other spaces portraying to be advocates and voices for racism. Like, and then you're doing the same shit that people have done to you that upset you and has poked you and poked you and poked you, but you turn around and you do it to the next person. I don't understand that. To me, that's hypocritical. It's very, very, very hypocritical. You can't advocate for somebody or for something and then sit with somebody who literally said that the N word with the hard ER is a fucking pronoun and then used it. You can't tell me that there's an excuse that she didn't use the word. okay? Because the context of the call very much says that she uses the word. What do we call him? And then had the lady repeat it. So again, did I take that shit and drag it and drag it and drag it and dig up her family and look up her record and accuse her husband of this or wish bad things on the lady? No. I don't even hate Megan. I don't even have hate in my heart for the girl. I just don't sit with her. And that's another thing I want to talk about. We need to really be careful with this who you sit with shit, okay? Because let me clock this. If you have a live platform, it's not about who you sit with. It's about who sits with you, okay? I don't sit with other live creators. Are you going to see me in spaces sometimes if I'm asking questions, if I'm getting the tea, if I'm brought up and I need to clock some shit? Absolutely. Does that mean that I sit with that creator? No, it does not. I have my own fucking platform that I hit live. If you want to ask who I sit with, look at who my mods are. And then I sit with a few more people other than my mods. Those people are my supporters and viewers. And some of them are actually my friends. Okay? So it should be who the viewers sit with. Right? So shit like Megan. If you're gonna come at Megan, I think that you should equally look at the people that sit in her room and know the truth about her and then decide what they align with. But it's just, the hypocrisy is fucking weird to me. It's so weird to me. I don't have to hate people. I don't have to hate people and I don't have to drag people to decipher the truth. Okay? I can look you in your face, whether I fuck with you or not, and I can tell you you're right about something, and I can tell you that you're wrong about something. Both times doesn't mean you're my friend or I sit with you. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Smashly. I don't even dislike Smashly. I don't. They wanted to make it something so bad because I had Florida Man on my platform. What sense does that make if I literally with Florida Man in the fucking panel told you, take the high road, call the authorities, make a report? What sense does that make? If I sat with him and I co-signed what he does and I make exceptions for what Florida Man does, then why would I encourage you to take the high road and call the authorities? Is it because I didn't jump on a bandwagon? I don't need to jump on a hate drag bandwagon. What is wrong with y'all? Hey, Cole. Like, what? I don't understand. Why does everything, when people want to clock the truth or talk about topics, why does it always have to come with hate with y'all? Why does it always have to be a 3-week dragging session just because somebody might be wrong, misspeak, or whatever? Why? Oh, Bruja, I ain't been on this bitch really either. They call me internet, but I go sometimes long periods of time without going live. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But sometimes I just can't stay quiet because something detrimental happens on this app in real time, and I'm watching and I'm listening to my people suffer on the back end. And then I get on the app and the same people that are trying to police shit about that very same situation are doing the same fuck shit. It doesn't make sense to me. It literally doesn't make sense to me. Policing people's reactions. You've got past addicts talking about and sitting with people co-signing talking about other people's addictions. You've got people claiming to be against racism and they're a face of an advocacy, but they sit with somebody who literally boasted about the fact that the N word with the hard ER was a fucking pronoun and had a lady, a YT lady, repeat it twice. it's fucking weird. It's so weird. And people get so mixed in the mess that they're terrified to stand all 10. They're terrified to stand on anything all 10 because they get mixed up in these groups that think that the only way to clock some shit is to join a hate train. I cannot fuck with you all day long, ever, and I can still tell you you're right about something. And it pisses people off. It pisses people off so bad. Why? Why does that piss people off? The truth is the truth. Okay? You can be the most fucked up person, but you can still tell the truth. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? That doesn't mean I hate you or I love you. It doesn't mean either of those things. It just means, yeah, you're right about that, though. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand. And that's another thing. People got fucked up pasts. There's a lot of people that got fucked up pasts. They've done a lot of weird, funky shit. And I'm talking about TikTok right now. Okay? We've beefed with people and it got really dark and deep and ugly. We did a lot of extra shit that was probably inappropriate and everything that goes along with that, right? But I'm going to use Nova as an example. Me and Nova, most of us over here in Nova, it was beef. It was beef. Most of my content for a month was like making videos of Nova, okay? We were all going hard in the paint. But you know what Nova did? First of all, she took a step back and she walked away for a long time. But when she came back, she took full accountability. She took full accountability. She recognized exactly what she did. She recognized exactly what the fuck she said. So, at what point do we just like stop dragging people? Okay? If they have enough balls to come on live and they take accountability and they talk to the people they hurt and they acknowledge from A to Z where they fucked up, where they hurt people, why they were hurting people, like, are we promoting change or are we just still promoting drama and beef? I'm confused. I'm confused. At what point does good change behavior like make a difference? Right? Because that's what we hope for people. That they wake the fuck up and they learn something and maybe they change for the better and start being more positive. So if somebody does that, right? If somebody does that and they go through the steps, somebody that we never even thought would, right? Because we're just using her as an example. At what point do you move the fuck on? At what point do you move forward? At what point? Or at what point do you admit that you use the shit for clicks and views and gifts? At what point? I've seen somebody trying to bring up an old video where Becca joins my panel. This is probably, I don't know, a year and a half ago, maybe. And Becca has Dalton's deceased grandma, as her profile picture when she joins my panel. Okay. The fact that y'all are still trying to eat with that clip, this is how fucking boring and weird you are. Obviously, I knew what the fuck was going on. Okay? Because I was born on a day, but I wasn't born yesterday. Here's the difference. Some people figure out that what they're sitting with doesn't align with them, or they get tired of it, right? Sometimes it's connected to really close friendships, and it's not as easy to just say, fuck you, and walk away, right? Because you can only express yourself to your people so many times, like, hey, like, don't do that. We don't, this isn't what we stand for. This isn't what we do. You go through that so many times until you decide that you walk the fuck away. Okay? You're not eating with a clip. You're not eating with an old ass clip of some shit that I am very aware of what happened, but I no longer sit with because I walked the fuck away. Make it make sense. Explain to me how some old ass shit like that with a group that I don't even sit with or a person I don't even sit with is still fucking relevant till this day. Because if that's what the fuck we're gonna do, this whole app is in big trouble. It's in big trouble. It's in real big trouble. You're not eating with that clip. I'm very well aware. You're not eating with the fact that I was sitting with her when she green screened a child. You're not eating with that because she knew exactly how the fuck I felt about that. She even texted my girlfriend understanding that it was a possibility that we were going to walk away, and she was terrified of that. Let her go live and lie, because I'll pull the fucking the text messages. She knew exactly how the fuck we felt about that. Okay? Just like Cherry and them over in Smashes trying to be like, oh, but her girlfriend doxed somebody. Well, listen, bitch. All right? I didn't know that Amber gave somebody's information. I had no fucking idea. Okay? My full everything was doxed on a Reddit. And Becca made the conscious decision that she was going to trip out about it and she wanted to do something about it. I also have those DMs that I was even telling her that the lady that we thought it might be, that I wasn't too sure because it just didn't seem like something she would do, whether we fell out or not. And Amber definitely knows how the fuck I felt about that. And having to find out months later. Yeah. But what's worse, I don't think there's anything worse than a bitch that tries to claim that she's your friend and is a get mad and show your business ass bitch. Okay? And that's what happened. Here's the really big difference that's gonna make a difference. She did it one time and she never fucking did it again. She did it one time and she never did it again. And she not only took accountability on live, but before she did that, she called the person herself and talked to her. Okay? The difference in that, Cherry, is that your daughter has done it multiple fucking times. Multiple times, and she doesn't give a fuck to feel bad. Do you understand the difference? Some people learn from their fucking lessons, others do not. So being over in other chats trying to eat with that, I don't like it. It's hypocritical and it's weird, and clearly you got shit backwards. Upside down backwards, okay? I'm gonna need you to hurry up and learn the fucking difference, because there's a huge difference. Just like all them little fake pages, right? Because you know what we're not doing? Making like foul ass, fuck ass fake pages of people and addictions and their families and shit. Ain't that right, Nay? Because that's what the fuck you did. We have you caught in 4K being behind that page of me talking about my mother and all other types of shit. The weird part is y'all think that shit's funny. And you fuel it. And you fuel it to keep it going. So, but again, these are the same bitches that like backtrack, right? Right? It's a backtrack, right? Because we were such a victim of D-bags, right? You were such a victim of D-bags to the point where you try to make me look bad for playing a video that's public on Reddit, right? I still respected the fact, right, Nay, that I respected what your viewpoint was on that, so I did not play the video, even though it was public, just for not like what, a month later, your girlfriend to be interacting with him in a chat? Like, I don't get it. Melanie, the same fucking thing. Melanie is the same thing. It's like a get in to fit in ass bitch. It's so weird. Y'all are weird. You stand for nothing. You literally stand for nothing. Zero standards. It's all hate train based. That's it. That's how all you bitches work. That's why Becca would be quiet until it was a live MJ hate train or a behind the scenes MJ hate train, and she just couldn't wait to join. Just couldn't wait to join. It's weird. Nobody fucking cares. Like, it's very plain and clear. Because even if it comes to doing the right thing, right? Even if somebody is wrong, y'all don't correct it. You just run with it. You just run with it because it's part of the narrative. And that's weird as fuck to me. It's so fucking weird to me. You stand for nothing. But yeah, bringing up that old ass shit. It's, yeah. It is in no comparison to the shit y'all still do. That y'all very much still do. Right? In the chats acting like fucking victims all the time. Like, you can't be a victim if you do the same shit to people. That's banter. That doesn't make you a victim. Doesn't make you a victim at all. Ever. Right? Just like you can't be an advocate for something if you sit with somebody who does the very same thing that you advocate against. When to my knowledge, there was never any public accountability. But even if there was, I think you'd really have to get to know somebody to get like deep down into the root of why they would even be comfortable on TikTok Live thinking it was okay to say some shit like that. I don't know. People are doing the most. Same thing with people with charges. How the fuck are you gonna drag somebody else for their charges if you have charges too? Past charges, pending charges, anything. Why are we doing that? Why are you doing that? What business do you have to drag somebody for their past, their present, if you literally, like, have some of the same shit? What are we doing here? Why are we doing that? Yeah, like, nobody gives a fuck about a speeding ticket. Nobody gives a fuck about a seatbelt ticket. Nobody cares about that type of shit. If people have a live platform and they refuse to give truth and transparency and accountability to their viewership, that has nothing to do with us as live creators. If you hit the live button and you have a platform, it is up to you to be transparent with your viewers. And if you choose not to be, then you just have to deal with the consequences when they start finding the shit out, right? This is how it goes all different ways. That's a consequence of not having truth and transparency and accountability with your supporters and your viewership. Because when shit comes out and they ask questions and you refuse to be transparent, don't get pissed off when they decide to walk away if they're not comfortable. You can't say shit. Don't say anything. So it's hypocritical for me. That part is hypocritical to me. You can't have, you can't be clocking other people for the same shit that you have stamped all over your records or your past. I could guarantee that probably 99% of everybody sitting everywhere on this app has made some really shitty decisions in their life. Right? What's that famous saying? You live and you learn? You live and you learn? Like, why are we running around this bitch acting like we all lived perfect lives? Didn't make mistakes, didn't fuck up, didn't break any laws, didn't this, that, or any other thing. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why do we have recovering addicts sitting with people who are making fun of and making posts about addiction? Or somebody currently struggling, potentially. Do you see where that's hypocritical? How are you going to be somebody who cried because you got dragged for months, but then you turn around and you sit with people who are dragging people for months. Everybody. It's a general statement. It's one of those if the fucking shoe fits. Because there's a whole lot of it going on. There's a whole lot of that shit going on. We're policing the wrong shit, y'all. We're policing the wrong shit. And like, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? Is it gonna take somebody losing their life from our side of the FYP? Is that what it's gonna take? What do you benefit from continuing to drag somebody that you don't even fucking sit with? Right? It goes back to the difference between awareness and harassment and bullying. Unless there is mutual combat, this shit shouldn't be dragged on for months. I don't understand that. If there's no mutual combat and somebody's telling you, like, just, I don't want anything to do with it, leave me the fuck alone. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't you doing that? Now, if it's mutual combat, then you're both in agreement, right? And I see a lot of that weird ass shit going on too. Oh, they're bullying and harassing me. But you sit in a panel and you do the same shit. You talk back. You call names back. You threaten to dox back. You green screen back. You do all this shit mutual combat and then want to sit on this bitch and cry that you're being bullied. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You're weird for that. I'm gonna need you to grow the fuck up. Too much hatred on here. Been thinking of deleting the app. Can get what I need from TikTok or from YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, I've always taken breaks from TikTok, right? I don't do this. I've never done this shit full time. I do like to bring awareness to certain shit. Am I right all the time? No, I'm not. I'm a fucking human. People don't like accountability. At the moment where you're covering something and you realize that there's people that don't want to talk about certain shit, or they don't know what accountability is to fucking begin with, there's no point to continue. There's no point to continue. What is the point? What are you trying to gain from trying to talk to somebody about some shit that they don't care? It's like, what's T? What's T knows exactly what the fuck happened on the app, on Messy Talk, on the 7th. And still has the audacity to jump into my comments and tell somebody to do a flip. After wishing painful, slow unaliving on women and children. It's on my page. You can go check for yourself. It's like we don't learn anything. People, you can set it in front of their face and they still don't give a single fuck. They don't care. Clout. Clout and views. Just like, do you want to explain to me how that lady on Messy Talk was in a panel being cold as fuck and people were gifting her thousands of dollars? Some of the weirdest people that have no morals or standards, no heart, no anything, makes the most money on this bitch. It's not hard to see it in real time. It's really not hard to see it in real time. Because people find it entertaining. People find it entertaining. And that's the scary part. Right? Everybody can agree, people love drama. People love watching drama and beef. especially when it's not their own drama or beef. Especially if they're not the one on the chopping block. After you're done, can I explain why I came in hot? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. Came in hot where? Where did you come in hot at? Not here. Um, the only way that I'm gonna do that is to equally allow Nova to have a box too. So if I can get confirmation that Nova has live access, um, oh, that is Nova. Look at me. I don't fucking know. Yeah, join up. My bad. Hey, I was just trying to be fair. I thought you were somebody that I thought it was somebody that she was beefing with. I wasn't gonna let them get a box if she couldn't get a box. My bad.
This just my homegirl header page, girl.
Listen, bitch, I'm trying.
So no, I came in here hot because I haven't had a chance to talk to Katie because she blocked me, and I've just been finding out stuff that's been going on over there because I'm wondering how the world is like everybody is over here and like they going on local page and stuff now that they know that me and local got cool again or that we are cordial, and so now it's coming out that Katie. I thought it was because like something happened, but no. What happened was Katie was into it with this drunk lady named Sip O'Clock, and she dry brought me and Kay and everybody up. So my thing was I messaged Katie on the back end and asked her because the girl was sending me, I don't know if y'all have a Discord or something, but the girl was sending me messages from the Discord. And I'm like, I'm not in no Discord. And she like, this is Katie, and isn't this the girl Kay and all that? And I'm like, I hurried up and told Kay, like, bitch, is this y'all Discord? Like, now you sending people personal stuff to these people. I get it, like Katie. I understand that you have been. First of all, you weren't a part of the original crew, but you have heard stories and you've been around while stuff was going on with us. And I do not mind if you, whatever awareness you trying to bring or whatever, if you tell people like Nova is bad or Nova did bad shit before, that shit don't bother me. I don't care. But when you bring up Kay and MJ and Loca and everybody else that I had an issue with, you don't hurt my feelings. You hurt they feelings because then they got to explain to complete strangers they personal business that them people don't know them. They don't know them people. They do not know them from a can of paint. And I could see if it was something where it was like, oh, well, Nova did this, whoopty whoop, and you was like, yeah, Nova is a hoe. She ain't nothing to play with. I understand that. But y'all was into it. You know, Sip be drunk, girl. She drank 5, 6 bottles of wine a night. Like, she over there drunk and you telling her everybody business. I don't understand that because I am trying to change. Now, am I for the Lord? Maybe on Thursdays. But I really am trying to change. And so when you do stuff like that, I feel like, especially with the K shit, like I'm about to cry
Can
because that's my dog. And when you bring up those situations, we take 10 steps forward and you push us 10 steps back, even if it's not intentional. You may think that it's like blonde hair Barbie doll funny, but some of that stuff is not funny. And even though it's not excusable, if I had a conversation with her, like, can you not do that? I know you trying to say you have like a better moral compass, but you just as messy as the rest of us. You is. The only reason you get an excuse for it, no offense, is because you got white woman tears and because you blonde hair, blue eye, and everybody don't expect it from you, so they excuse your behavior. But you do the same messy shit too.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to say that I didn't block you because of that situation. I did block you recently with the Daily T41 situation because I felt like you were defending her when she said that she hopes someone's kids got bent over and raped. So I blocked you and Loca because it was her panel, and I blocked everyone in the panel who like didn't like correct her.
Wait, that's
So
So I didn't block you for anything that you technically did. I blocked everybody that was in the panel.
is that
so
Phoenix's
her
mod?
and this woman,
Is that the Daily T Phoenix's mod?
Yeah.
her and whoever these
Oh,
people is that get into it, I don't know what they got going on, just like they don't know what we got going over there. So even like the comments that Queen K made about the like the ice comments and shit, that's how come I stay out of that, because that's not my business or my place to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? They grown. If they on here making them type of comments to people, I stay up out of it because that's not my place. I know everybody feels like because I used to butt in and be talking too much. That's how I got myself in all that bullshit. So now I stay away from it. I don't put myself in none of their business. If somebody on here saying some disgusting stuff, that is them. That's they shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right, right. I just want to clarify that I didn't block you technically for anything you did. I was just so upset in the moment that I did block everybody involved. Hi Jabria, I love you. Because I was upset with what she had said because my dog did actually die that day. I'm sorry, unalive that day. So I was already like hearing a lot, and then when I heard her say that and no one was like, "What the hell, why would you say that?" I was like, "Okay, I got to be done with this. Like I can't mentally handle it today." But to go back into what you were just talking about with like my messages with drunk sip o'clock. First of all, that was fucking hilarious.
That's what I heard too, and that's why I said you doxed me, because I
I
did
know
hear
I've never
that you
doxed you.
gave our information to Jackie, and Jackie be over there,
Oh God,
girl.
no.
She do meth. I don't care if you give it to somebody else, girl, but please don't give it to no methamphetamine users because they
I've
are
never talked to
crazy.
Jackie. I've never talked to
She
that
is
woman.
nuts. She's 60, girl, and she old.
No, I've never given your information out to anybody. I don't know your information. I only heard you say your name and your address in Queen K's live the other day.
So if you know me, I don't know if you was around at the time. I always do social experiments because I want to see how nasty people get.
don't bring
So
up the PTSD, bitch. We don't need no
So I
PTSD.
said a fake address on live to see if she was stupid enough to repeat it. And she did. And she thought she had one up on me. And then she got the address of these white folks and they called the police on her for sending the police to them. So I was just seeing if she was going to do it. And of course, because she's so stupid, she did it. You feel me? Like, I wasn't going to give my real address. I got 2 kids. Baby, I'm not
Yeah, I
crazy.
know.
I'm not giving nobody my address. Like, she's crazy as hell. And she drunk all the time. Like, her and Sip O'Clock, girl, they go through 6, 7 bottles of wine a night. Like, I'm not getting into it with them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't. I can send you my messages with Jackie. I messaged her one time because there was a live and I was sent the invite and I went in not knowing. And I messaged her and I was like, hey, is it okay if I'm here? Or would you like me to leave? And that's the only time I've ever talked to her. And I definitely wouldn't give anyone any of anyone's information to them because they were looking up my mom. So,
Yeah, and that's why I was confused because when I left off, I thought you and her wasn't cool with each other. So she was like, yeah, because me and Katie be talking and Katie told me wop, wop, wop. And I'm like, and you can ask everybody, I'm like, Katie don't even like you. And she got real mad and she was like, Katie does like me. We're friends. I said, girl, Katie do not like you. She do not fuck with you. And she was over there getting real mad and real irate. And that's why Katie is my friend. You want to see the messages? And that's why I was like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know you and Katie was homegirls again. I was like, but I knew Katie way before I knew any of y'all. I said, so
right.
I don't know why she would tell y'all my business. I don't really care because it is prevalent. Just some of the stuff over here, you know, it hurts the girls that's over here. It don't hurt me because I was the one doing the bad shit. Like, so it's not hurting my feelings, it's hurting their feelings. And then we got to double back and explain to random strangers what the fuck went on when we was all friends and homegirls. Like, that's the
I,
part that irritated me.
But my thing is I've never talked to her about MJ or Loca or anyone. I just told her what I heard you had said, right? Like, but I've never said anything about MJ or Loca. And the only time I've ever messaged anybody about Loca was when people were going into her live from What's T's live and antagonizing her that night and telling them to stop.
Yeah, because I didn't know how she knew Loca, and everybody saying this because you
That I
gave her
don't
her
know.
business. Because I was cool with Loca at a time, and I'm like, me and Loca just finally became cordial. Like, so why would y'all go over there? And then I noticed Jackie and them over there gifting her, and I didn't tell Loca because I'm not gonna like put her in nothing. So I just noticed it was kind of weird, and I'm like, why is they over there, you know, trying to be
Was
cool?
it
But
recent?
again, yeah, it was recent where she was over there gifting Loca and stuff, and she gifted Loca a big thing, and Loca ended up saying, "Thank you, Jackie," and I was like, Jackie, how the
Oh, I don't
fuck
know.
she
I
know
block
her?
everyone.
And I said, oh, okay, here go the antagonization. Like, here it go. And like I said, that's a misconception because Sip is telling everybody that you gave her everybody business. So that's
Why
why I
did she
wanted to
say
talk to
that?
you the other night. She was saying how you and her was cool and how you told her A, B, C, and D. And that's why I was so mad because
No.
I'm like, Katie couldn't have the decency when I messaged her to have a conversation with me, but she over here
When
talking
you
to you.
when you messaged me, so when you were messaging me, I was blocked from sending messages. I wasn't allowed to send messages out.
Oh, okay, because I sure did call you a hoe to Kate because I said, oh, that hoe don't want to marry. She don't want to answer my messages. I said, oh, it's up for
No,
Katie.
by the time that I was message banned for a week. So by the time that it happened, I had already talked to Kay. We'd already talked it out. I apologized. I said what I had to say. Um, and so by that time, I was like, okay, it's dropped. Like we're all like everything's fine. And yeah.
Yeah, I did call you a hoe and I did say that your dog was ugly, but it was just out of spite,
Oh
girl.
my God, I was laughing when you said that.
Yeah, your dog is not ugly, but no, Katie, like I said, I get where you want to like say, if you feel like I've done some bad stuff, because I have, and I've said some fucked up shit, but like just, just as, can you just do it in a more better way so that it don't affect nobody over here, because
Girl,
it's already bad enough.
anybody who crosses you or does anything at this point, that's on them. That ain't my business.
Yeah, and the thing with Chloe, like I said, her and
I don't know
Jackie,
who
I,
that
I
is.
haven't heard the live yet, but they said something about doxing my address, so I did. Chloe lives 13 minutes from me. I live on Avondale Boulevard in Van Buren. She lives up there. It's 13-minute
MJ.
drive. So when they did call the police, because the police stopped me off of the freeway, because I had my little cousin and his scat pack girl, we was going over there to fuck her ass up, and the police called us and said, don't do it. So I said,
Don't do it.
okay. So I
The
said,
police had to tell you
okay.
that?
Huh?
The police had to tell you that?
Yeah, girl, they caught me on the freeway, girl. They had the people chasing me, girl. And they said, no, is you okay, girl? They had me do a sobriety test. Jackie's drunk ass told them I was drunk. I said, no, baby, she's drunk. I said, I'm perfectly coherent. I said, I'm going over there to fuck Chloe up. And they said, no, Miss Hunter, you can't do that. I said, yes, I can. I said, either y'all gonna just take me to jail, or either I'm gonna get off of this freeway after y'all get off, and I'm still going over there to fucking her up. And then he was like, no, we gonna follow you back to your home so we can just de-escalate the situation. But I was going over there to fuck Chloe up if she doxed me, because I don't think that's right. Because we already seen what that got like doing and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even
I
though
don't, yeah, I'm not friends with any of them. I don't talk to any of them.
yeah, well, the only reason you came up is because Sip said you was her homegirl, and I said you wasn't, because I said you don't even dislike her. And
Yeah, I
then I
wouldn't
said
say,
that she want to be you because her T page is sucky, and everybody keep making those pages of her drinking that wine and that Hennessy and stuff.
I saw that.
Yes. So she got mad because she said, I don't want to be Katie Nova. I don't want to be. Yeah, you do. Katie is cute. It's her. And you're that's not.
Yeah,
And your sweater is dirty, and you
sweater's
stole that
dirty.
woman's husband. So you do want to be Katie, and I hope Katie stole your husband
Oh
to
my
get you
God,
back.
Nova.
But she just got mad at me for that. So I'm sorry that I did called you a hoe and said your dog was ugly.
No, that's
They told
fine.
me that you was telling my business and everybody else's
No.
business. And I was like, why would Katie do that?
No, I mean, I did, I did say that you said this and this in the past, so to be careful, I did say those things, but I've never given anyone your name, I don't know your address. I do know your name because you said it the other day.
I did, because they keep on mispronouncing it. My name is Matrika. Like, girl, get it right. It's a warrior, girl. It's a Hindu name. It's a warrior princess, and she used to eat men. I'm very proud of my name. It's ghetto, but it's cute. You're not doing nothing to hurt my feelings because you say my name. You should be worried about just drinking too much of your liver collapsing,
Oh
not
my
me.
God, Nova.
You should be worried about the fact that you stole that woman's husband, and you see Brene on here got sued for $1 million for stealing that woman's husband, and she could take you to court for that because you just ruined their marriage. It's a lot of stuff people should be worried about, and not me.
That is true. I give you that.
So that's all I told her. And like I said, I wasn't even talking shit about you. I just said you didn't like her because I don't think you do like her. I think you young and turn and pretty, and I think that she's a weirdo. What do y'all have in common? She had a raccoon in her wall. What type of shit is
What?
going on?
What?
Yeah, girl, you didn't see it on live. It was a raccoon in her wall, and it
No, I
was
didn't know that.
crying and stuff, and it was crying, and she didn't know how to get it on her wall. Y'all don't have nothing in common, so I don't care. But like I said, just if you could just be a little, lighthearted with that's the stuff. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, I already felt bad enough for what I did say. I
Yeah,
don't want
and
to
that's the
obviously
only
bring
thing,
it up.
because Kay is, that's my dog, that's my girl, and like I don't want her feelings hurt. I already
Yeah,
hurted
no,
her
me either.
feelings. Yeah, you know what I mean. I already hurted her feelings enough that I'm really trying to make it. I'll never be able to make it up to her, but I'm at least trying to like make up for the stuff that I said. That I don't want her continuously having to get on here
Right.
and explain herself, especially to that drunk hoe. So
No,
that's all I
yeah,
just
no,
ask.
I would never want to do that to her either. So I do, again, I apologize if she's here. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I'm glad we talked, Nova. I will unblock you, but like I said, I didn't block you because of anything regarding with I don't want to call her the drunk hoe, but that's what you keep calling her. I didn't block you with anything because of that. I was just really upset that day because, like I said, my dog had just passed away that night. So when I heard that girl say that and nobody like attacked her, and I wanted to, but like then I felt attacked, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it go and let everyone take a break.
Yeah, and I get it. That's why I said like, and that's why I tried to explain myself, even with Queen K saying that stuff about ice with people. I'm biracial, but I can't control a grown woman's political views or how they feel about no situations. All I can do is not sit with them if I don't agree with them. That's all I can do. I can't get no. Kimberly the raccoon is dead, girl. She
Oh
was in
my
there
god,
drinking. She was in there drinking all them hours, and she was on live, and she was telling people
Nova!
like, "How do I do this? How do I?" And the raccoon was like, and it was crying in the wall, girl, and it died.
Not the sound effects. Are you at the Starbucks?
Yeah, because I
I
got
can
finals
tell.
on Monday.
I could tell. I could hear it.
And because every time when I come over here and I bring taco, they give me free coffee. So
Oh my god.
using the system.
Period, as you should. Okay. Well, I'm glad we talked. But I'm stuck. Like, I can't use the the chat or anything. So can you please drop me?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
MJ, and I'm sorry that I always use your live to be messy, but your room is the only one where all the hoes ain't unblocked. I could catch them in here when they be talking that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you guys got to like at least talk about it, get the truth out.
Period. Did you tell everybody about me, you, and Amber's late night at the cabin? Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. Bye.
Whew. Uh, mm. Now daily? Why would Daily T say all that? What? This app is too much sometimes. Does Daily T sit with what's T? I need a drink and I don't even drink. Period. uh, and of course, what's T's live? Is what's T ever not live? Ever? Her frontal lobe is not developed yet, so she just be saying stuff. On both pages is crazy. I wonder if they'd co-host. Cause what the fuck are you wishing slow and painful anything on children for? Or anybody for that matter, but the kids part really took me out on that one. And Daily T, you hope kids get bent over and what? Is that a thing? Does anyone have a clip of that? Does anyone have a clip of that? Because that's fucking crazy. That's actually crazy.
Or that this lovely account decided to come in here and they are blocked. Whoever decided to try to make an account with my brother, you're not doing your big ones. Stop trying to follow me. So we have that. So thank you to whoever blocked them. I appreciate that. Yeah. So apparently I'm just being followed everywhere I go. So yeah, there's that. But
You
it's
don't even
blocked.
fuck
So
with anyone. Why? Who's? Why?
I don't know. It's the same thing that they did with KDOT too. So I don't know. But it's weird because those accounts were made on the same day. And it was my brother's full government name, which I don't know him because I was not a thought in my parents' mind when he was born. He was born in 76. I was born in 80. So there's that. So yeah. Thank you, whoever blocked them. I appreciate it. So that's all I needed to say.
Period.
Toodles.
Bye. Do you have to follow somebody in order to co-host? Tell them to come over here and get a box. Let me see. So I got questions. I got questions. And then you're in my comments telling my people to jump. So my question would be, what context is needed, right? Because that's you wanted me to get context. What context could possibly be necessary for what you said? Do we not like understand what taking the high road means? Or emotional intelligence, being able to control yourself, especially as a grown ass man? Thank you for the heart, me Des. Somebody tell that goofball to come get a fucking box, please. Yeah, he does weird shit for sure. He definitely does weird shit. Yep. Yes, Tina. That is the one that gave Loca's mother an ultimatum that she either come over there and get a box in order for him to remove the shit from YouTube. The same person that hosted her crash out with her showing her child while Phoenix sat in the box and was asking her about me in the middle of Loca's crash out. Yeah, this is the same guy. And was blocking us. Yeah. We weren't allowed in the panel. You know, the people that know her and the people that actually were attempting to grab a box that were trying to help all got muted and blocked. You have a clip of Daily Tea, by the way.
But your child is crying in the background while you're drowning yourself in alcohol every day. Like, what? You thought...
Wait, were they streaming Jabria?
that you bringing up me saying that to a child was gonna do something. Honey, guys, I can stand on... I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes, I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord in a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because little I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go... Like, what? You thought that you bringing up me saying that to a child was going to do something. Honey, guys, I can stand on... I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes, I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord in a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because little I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go...
Wait, isn't Daily T one of her mods? What the fuck? Yo. What is going on this app? Oh, she's not anymore? Not anymore? Oh. What the fuck? Why do y'all make weird ass fake pages? Why don't you just show up on your main and say it with your chest? What you scared of? And still making more pages to try to come in here. And that girl ain't been bothering nobody. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Somebody that had to have made a fake account put money on the account to be able to gift.
Doesn't have autism, nothing like that, and you bitches are really pussy because I know exactly where you got that picture from. Her Instagram, my little sister is on there too. So you bitches are really scary because you knew if you put my little sister on that profile, you bitches would really not like what I would do. You're weird. Who the fuck has time to make profile pictures like that? The fuck?
And recharge the account to try to gift to be seen.
Wait, what?
They were gifting.
They were gifting you?
That's how I noticed the page. They were gifting.
Yeah, I got 3 sisters. I got 2 older, 1 younger. They made my older sister the profile. Y'all are just mad that my family looks good. Please. Get like me, bitch. Like, y'all are really fucking weird. Dead ass. The fuck? You really had to go find my sister on Instagram to get that picture is really wild to me. And the fact that I haven't even been around or done nothing for like what? A month maybe? Yeah. And you bitches are still like, what? You're weird as fuck. And I think that your scary ass should really pop up and say who the fuck it was.
Oh, they never do that. They never show up on a main and take
Tata.
accountability.
They fucking found my sister, my oldest sister. They put her on a profile that says Neha's autistic sister or something like that. And we're gifting MJ. And I didn't find out till right now. You're so scary though. Y'all didn't pick my little sister because she's on my sister's Instagram. You're scary. You didn't put her children on there. You're scary because you know what would happen. Like y'all are dead ass scary. Literally bothering me and mines for what? And I haven't been bothering none of y'all. Come in on your main and talk to me. Fuck. Trying to disturb my peace and I haven't even been around for a month.
That's what they love to do. And
Like,
somehow
hello, MJ. I've been so fucking quiet going through my own shit. And you bitches are weird. Leave me alone. Leave my sister alone. Are y'all mad that my sister looks better than you? That you have to say that she has autism when she doesn't? Like, I don't understand. I don't even understand why that was said. That's weird. But when you bitches are not scary anymore, let me know. Come here, and I'll grab a fucking box. Okay? I love you, MJ. Bye.
Oh man.
Crying in the background while you're drowning yourself in alcohol every day. Like, what? You thought that you bringing up me saying that to a child was gonna do something. Honey, guys, I can double tap. I can stand on anything I said. I 100%, yes, I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord in a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go,
Create a ticket to talk to her is crazy. Did you all go tell this fucking weirdo to come grab a box? Oh, that's cute. Thank you. She thinks she's her, apparently. Daisy was bullying Mandy so bad. Who are those people? See, I'm around, but a lot of these people I don't know. There's just so much going on the app. I just unsolicited tea. You want me to like jump in the screen? Thank you. What's tea? Let's fucking go! Hello? Come on. Daily tea for that matter too, because why? What do the kids got to do with it? Why would you wish that on a child? Unaliving or grape. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, he can co-host with his weird self. How? Let me see something. Can I search it up? Search. Damn, it won't let me invite. He told me to start to take the other day, all because I didn't want to be in a panel with him. Well, clearly he doesn't know a fucking thing about control if he has enough, whatever you want to call it, to say some shit like that. What's T versus D-bag? Oh, man! How would you figure out who wins that if both want to be victims so bad, though? How would you figure that out? How would we figure out who would win that? Yeah, monetizing off of people's trauma is insane. Like I said, what's it going to take? Someone else to take their own life? Y'all already know that the FBI and investigations are all over that shit, and you still find somewhere within yourself to say shit like that to people, to post shit like that, to do shit like that, thinking that there's not ever going to be consequences. Make it make sense. How deep and dark do you have to be to say this shit with confidence? No moral compass, zero emotional control whatsoever. That doesn't make sense to me. Makes no sense to me at all. None. And then think you're justified by asking me for context. There's no context to that. There's no context that would excuse that. I don't give a fuck. It's you make a conscious decision to either take the high road or to match energy or to dry post. You make that conscious decision. You are a grown ass fucking man. Even if I'm bantering with somebody or going back and forth, there's no way that I'm going to consciously make the decision to type some shit like that out to somebody. So oh yeah, we know What's T lives on live. Multiple pages. I don't know where people find the fucking time. I don't know where people find the time. I truly don't. In Daily T, you're just as bad. What you said, that's just as fucking bad, if not worse. That's fucking horrible. That's fucking horrible what you said. And you stand on it. And you repeated it. Because you're angry and upset and mad? adults, by the way. Grown adults. Yeah. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Another one that needs to be greenlit. Yeah. All day. Yup. For sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then used a whole nother page to comment where he's telling my people to jump. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yup. Thank you for the heart, me. Why aren't you showing up? What's tea? Hmm? Am I not a vulnerable female? Is that why you won't show up? Because you might actually have to speak with some sense? Hmm? Is that your MO? What's tea? Vulnerable females? Is that what it is? Monetizing off people's trauma? Creating more trauma to monetize off? Is that what we're doing? Is that what this app was made for? You goofy fucking goober? Hmm? I think the scariest part of it all is y'all really literally just don't give a fuck if people take their life. And what's tea? How many fucking times do you have to be told that I'm a female? So you purposely trying to misgender me is also weird as fuck. That's really weird. You were told the first time you were in my live when you were extorting somebody's mental health crisis on your live for clicks and views and monetization. You were corrected then, so you know what the fuck it is. You know exactly what it is, right? What you so scared for? What you so scared for? Hmm? What you scared for? What you so scared for? Someone has a picture of on his panel of Rissa. Who's in his panel with a picture of Rissa? Like our Rissa?
Okay, so Rissa already knows about the Mac with that person's photo on it. So Rissa's already well aware that her photo's up in the panels. So when you see Rissa, she's a Big Mac. She's said she'll take hers down when they take that one down. So there's the tea on that one for you.
Oh, heavens. Who is that person? That's crazy. Um, who that we know sits with what's tea? And co-signs the shit. You went in for 30 seconds. Oh, is that bad? Who the fuck is blaming on Barney? Who's who's blaming on Barney? That's funny. I sent an invitation. That's my bad. Um, Panel's open if anyone wants a box. I don't understand why you won't show up over here, What's T?
Way to go!
You said my name, so I showed up.
We see Barney and we get PTSD instantly.
You get PTSD. That's my name.
We're gonna need you to legally change your name, sir. Janny, get it figured out, Janny.
All right.
It's her name too.
No, don't do Janny like that.
That's right.
Don't make me get brouhaha.
Sissy, come get him. Sissy, come get him.
I gave her the best gift of all many years ago. The gift of Barney.
Keep it PG-13. Keep it PG-13.
I gave her the gift of Barney.
And here we go. Here we go, yo.
Listen, I've been cleaning since Monday. Everyone needs to cut their crap, or else I'm cursing everybody. Hexes on all of y'all. Freezers, lemon curses, putting you under the pot. I'm tired. Okay? Okay?
How much does something like that run? Because I got a couple names.
I mean, if you're serious, probably about 150.
Depending on the person, it could come across free because it's just a fun.
Listen, you piss me off long enough, I'll curse the whole bloodline, but let's not go there. All I'm saying is my methods have proven to work, and I will not elaborate any further. Goodbye.
You know what? Let me get to the bank real quick.
All right. You have fun now. Okay.
All right. I got to get to a doctor's appointment. See ya.
Good luck. Hope everything's good.
It's the VA. It's never good with them.
Oh, Tammy. Listen, I'm Tammy because I can't with this shit. I can't with it. It's insane to me. When people are literally losing their life and people just still take it as a joke. And yeah, I struggle with that. It's deep, it's dark, and it's empty, and it's well, fuck you too, Katie. Goddamn. Sheesh. Rude. Yeah, no, facts. And it's weird. It's weird. It's so odd to me. And what's even more odd to me is these people actually make money. Like, there's people that actually pay them. They're so fucked up in the head that they gift them. They pay them to be this way. And that's crazy as fuck to me. So crazy to me. And that he won't get a box. What you running from? You want to call me he so bad, but you know that I'm not a vulnerable female and I'm probably going to jump in that ass. And so you avoid. And you want people to come over there, but here's the thing. You get a panel full of people and you're not going to let anybody talk. You're not going to let anybody talk. Hey, friends. And that's the thing. You already don't give a fuck, right? Because for you to say some shit like this tells us that you don't give a fuck. but you don't care.
MJ, what's T?
Yeah.
And not only that, but they threatened to take your page. I've had it with this kid. Hold,
Um,
hold on, I'll come back up. Hold on.
I bet I could take your page first, sir. Can't go through TikTok to take your page. I'm sure law enforcement could definitely take your page. Yeah. Law enforcement definitely would take your page. It is a thing for the courts to deem you a danger and remove all of your social media access. You do know that, right? Like, you will be banned from social media permanently. It'll be a violation if you even try to create a page. You do know that, right? And you do know that things like this definitely comes with charges. Mm-hmm. He did what? Put a child's resting place up and was laughing about it? Oh, wow. So, is it like, is it because y'all see like the really vile people monetizing that you just follow suit? Like, what in your life made you so deep and dark and careless? You just fall into the clout trains, the hate trains. You just fall into that. Not a care in the world. Don't care whether people live or unalive. You just don't care. Are you bullied in real life? Is that it? So you think that the solution is to be behind a screen and a keyboard, just harming people, monetizing off of trauma? Is that what you're doing? Go greenlight that kid's page. Go greenlight all of them. Go greenlight both of the pages he's live on. And then I'm gonna have my entire Discord take this screenshot, and we're gonna all email TikTok with this screenshot. Do we want to have a contest to see who can get whose page taken quicker? Is that what we want to do? Is that is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? Game on. Game on. And if anybody knows where What's Tea is from, I'd really love to get this to their local police department in the hopes that maybe it could save a life. Yeah. Yeah, because maybe if we stop removing the TikTok banter about it and start actually doing shit and making you accountable in real life for the weird funky shit you do, maybe that's what needs to be done. Yeah. Yeah. maybe that's what we need to do. If we want the real accountability for people, if it means saving a life, then maybe that's the direction everybody should start heading in. Instead of this weird TikTok banter, and everybody thinks it's a fucking joke until it's too late, right? Yeah. Because this shit's not a joke. Have we learned nothing in the last 2 weeks? Have we learned nothing? No? No? And I can tell you that right now, above and beyond any other time in TikTok history, the shit will be taken serious, right? Because this app and the bullying and harassment is definitely under an active investigation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it will be seen and it will be heard, as it should be. Because like I said, what's it going to take? Somebody unaliving from our side of the app? Right? And are you going to act like those other fucking goofballs who still think it's funny? Who still think it's a joke? Who are still treating it as such? Because they don't care?
This, you know what? No, I won't, because you can't use anything that I've gone through against me. Those of you who are close with me know that I had a sister who committed. She was clean. She had relapsed, and one of my family members told her that she would always be a worthless junkie. That's all it took. That's all it took. You never know what someone is going through. And I know we all like to get up here and chat shit and cut ass, but that one mean word could push that person over the edge. And I haven't had my sister with me for 15 years now. Every day I think about her. Every day. So I just want to come up here and just say, please be kind. Please be gentle with others and yourself, because you don't know what people are going through, and you don't know that that one thing could absolutely push them over the edge. And that's all I wanted to say, because I just felt like somebody needed to hear that right now, because I experienced that. And she was tough. She was a tough cookie, but she was just vulnerable. And that one thing hit her and she took her life. So please be kind. That's all I got to say.
Period. Love you, Bruja.
Love you too, girl.
And it's so very true. A lot, you know? A lot of people, most people fight battles that they don't even talk about. And that's why that situation that happened on the 7th is very traumatizing for a lot of people. And that's why I said we need to stop policing everybody's reaction on that same thing, right? Because everybody's going to handle it differently. Some people it's direct. Some people it's close to direct. I can list 2 handfuls of people that have lost somebody from something like that. And the fact that y'all know that and you still find it somewhere in that gut of yours to type some shit like this out, it makes no sense to me. It tells me that you don't care about people and you don't care about life. And that's weird to me. You're dangerous. It's very dangerous. You are a dangerous person to have on a public platform that children very much roam. And probably watch y'all do and say the shit that you sit on the platforms and do and say. And it's weird. It's really weird to me. Soulless. Yeah, I know, Lori. We're gonna try to make that happen. And he's not the only one. He's not the only one. Maybe that's the mission. We start seeing this shit going down on live. You're not only mass reporting, but you're clipping and you're sending it to TikTok. And if you happen to know where the people live, just start sending it to their police departments. Start sending it to their local PD. Maybe that's where the movement starts. Sociopaths. Yeah. Tatiana, assuming under a fake page because you don't have a profile pic, why don't you let him know what's green screened? Hmm? Why don't you let him know what's green screened? Or what was green screened? Hmm? I think probably one of the scariest things I've seen in the last week and a half is the fact that people know they're under investigation and they still don't give a fuck. You know how scary that is? Like you are literally being told that the FBI is investigating you and your participation, and you still sit on TikTok live doing the same exact thing you did prior to the event happening. Not a care in the world. Not a single care in the world. Not a single fucking care in the world. It's crazy to me. Absolutely insane to me. Like, are people so dark that even if you did get charged, would you stop then? I feel like the answer is no. And that's really scary. That's really scary. Not the Kimmy Gibbler. Oh. Maybe that's what y'all are lacking. Maybe you need to go watch the good old school TV shows. Some Little House on the Prairie and restore some fucking faith in humanity in this bitch. Because this is just crazy. Absolutely insane. For what's T's viewers and supporters, if you're sitting in here, why do you sit with somebody like that? Why would you sit with somebody who wishes slow and painful unaliving on women and children? What does he do that you love so much and that you find so entertaining that you will sit and support somebody like that? Gift. Condone the behavior. For what? Tell me why. Explain to me why. And Daily Tea, for that matter, too. Because what you wished on someone's child, let me run that back real quick, is just as fucking disgusting and diabolical. Are you that emotionally immature that you get mad and that's the first fucking thing that you can think to clap back with?
But your child is crying in the background while you're drowning yourself in alcohol every day. Like, what? You thought that you bringing up me saying that to a child was gonna do something. Honey,
Guys,
I can
double
stand
tap,
on.
double tap.
I can stand on anything I said. I 100%. Yes, I did. Daily T wished grape on her child. Yes, I sure did. But let's not forget the whole time, and I have the screenshots of everything that I said. I have the whole chat. It all happened on Discord in a private chat. Ariana created a ticket so me and Phoenix can talk, which is weird because I can show this too. Phoenix, I kept texting her. I kept calling her. Phoenix, you need to control your mods. I'm about to go off. When I go...
I heard him 10 minutes ago say to push someone off a bridge too, by the way. What? I mean, I'm not shocked because he's in my comments on that post I made telling people to do the same thing. Do any bigger creators sit with this goofball? Ginger, Phoenix, and Perk. Well, Phoenix doesn't shock me. I've been calling her a bully since she started her fucking platform. She's been harmful. Even when she was a part-time, whatever the fuck you want to call it, T-page, what she would do to people is harmful. And then it was the hypocrisy of doubling back. Like after she called Stella a pedophile. And then doubled back to being business partners type of shit. Very harmful. I've been clocking that for years. Literally years. As a matter of fact, at one point I told her that she was going to be the reason that somebody unalived if she didn't fucking stop. And she has caused a couple of people to end up in a hospital because of it. So, I mean, there's that. So I'm not shocked with that. But like I said, what's it going to take? What's it going to take? Somebody from this side of the FYP? Y'all facing your own charges? He takes credit for Ginger and Fee talking again? Jesus fucking Christ. The only way it's bullying is if it's not banter, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If somebody does something to you and you do something back, it's banter. It doesn't mean that it doesn't weigh on people's mental, right? And that's where it's so hard to figure out where to draw the line, because some people do it and they're mentally at like the lowest point, but they feel like they need to do something back to protect themselves. And when people aren't transparent and don't feel comfortable enough to talk, where do you draw that line? It's so hard to draw that line.
That one guy that sits with Wingo, besides what's T. There's a dude that sits with Wingo. Sorry if it's loud. There's kids outside playing. And he does the craziest things, and everybody thinks he's a jit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense. A minor. No, it's not Perk. It's somebody else. He doesn't put his name on there. Like, I forgot. I'll have to look. But this is in regards to Perk's child, and what's he was in the panel. Lil C. There you go. It's Lil C.
Yeah.
Pretty sure is a minor. I literally heard Lil C tell Perk that he was going to, like, I forgot if it was SMACK his minor child or do something else with his minor child. And what's T was in that box and said nothing.
Yeah, Wingo's just as bad. I have clips of him on Favorited with Pretty Boy waving pew pews around, and Wingo telling Pretty Boy that he was gonna smack his sister with his dick.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he said that, and he said, something about Perk's, baby. And stuff like that. So, and I definitely just heard him, another dude, he's in the panel right now. And, he was like, oh, I'm gonna go meet up with this guy. What do you think it would be like if I went up to meet up with this guy and told him to do whatever? He'll do whatever I say, whatever. And he was like, well, if you do, then you're about 30 minutes away from that bridge. Just go ahead and drive to that bridge and, So, I don't know why the fuck everybody thinks these unaliving and fucking, like, these comments are fucking funny. If you're just that miserable in your fucking life to where you want to make people feel that way, I'll never understand it. But I wanted to say that real quick because I thought it was crazy. What's T? You're a bitch. That's what I feel like, honestly. So, but anyways, I'm gonna drop down. Wait. I guess when they say birds of a feather flock together, it's a true statement. I don't know what that means. Who are you referring to?
Yeah, I requested them to get a box.
They're not gonna get a box.
Oh, they never do. They never do.
It's called forgiveness and compassion and accountability. That's really non-existent with a lot of people that I'm noticing here lately, and I don't understand how.
No, man in spectacles. I told you to get a box. I told you to get a box. How long? If somebody, let me ask you this, spectacles. If somebody takes accountability and talks about all the horrible shit that they did, they take accountability for it and they admit their wrongs. Like how long should they be dragged? How often should we keep talking about it? Or can we honor the fact that people are trying to change and trying to be positive and trying to be different? Right?
Damn, do you have something to do with Nova or something? Like, you got some bad blood there with Nova or something?
Never said drag them. I said it's funny how many of you guys hated her, but now kiss her ass. Can you explain? Can you get a box? Can you get a box? What's your definition of kissing booty? Explain what your definition of kissing booty is, or if you mean the same thing by just being cordial. Like there doesn't need to be continuous beef there. Like what? Why can't you get a box?
Coming up and having a conversation would be so much easier and better in the long run for everybody. I feel like even for you, because it seems like you have some questions, and that's okay. Like, I feel like people can ask questions, but maybe not assume, right? Like, can we just grab a box?
Because it's probably one of them. That's why they don't get a box, because they'd have to speak, and we know exactly who their voice is. So, or just don't be scary and come on your main. I don't even care who you are. Just come on your main and grab a box if you want to talk about it. Maybe I can explain it to you in a way that you'll understand. It's pretty simple. Why hide? Why hide behind fake pages? I don't understand that shit. Show up on your main. You can be anybody. I don't care who you are. Show up on a backup if you're blocked. It starts with conversations. That's part of the problem. Most of y'all worry about what everybody else does all the fucking time. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of having to worry all day, every day about how everybody else is handling people in their own way, the way that they seem fit? Aren't you tired? Isn't that exhausting? Holding hate all the time, isn't that exhausting for you?
I'm gonna say one more thing and then I'm gonna drop. I just feel like enough is enough, and whenever, like, hopefully that nothing like this happens again. I know that most of you just don't give a fuck and you don't care if somebody does do that to themselves. But you will care whenever you get fucking charged for it, bitch. And it's getting really fucking tiring having to hear that people are in a certain state of mind because certain other individuals don't know how to compose themselves and shouldn't even be roaming freely. I don't believe. I'm getting really fucking sick of you bitches. Y'all are literally peon assholes. And you hide behind a fucking screen and sit here and push all of your miserability out onto everybody else. And it's really fucking sad. You have a sad fucking life. You need to get it together. I'm gonna drop.
I've been saying that, Starbies. It's different. Like, awareness is different than bullying and harassment. Like, if you cover something, cover it and then drop it. Like, if I talk about something, I talk about it, and then if we can't have a productive conversation that ends with resolution, typically I just drop the shit. No, I just see people that say they wanted. I'm gonna need you to get a box. Here, let me mute you until you get a box. I'm not gonna keep reading you typing. I offered you a box. You can get a box, or you can take it somewhere else. It's simple. Just get a box. I don't care who you are. So you are you saying you'd rather have people continue to fight and risk the loss of life versus coming up with a solution? Accountability, and how people that she affected handle how she affected them. What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with you? Why are you holding on to shit and commenting on shit that didn't even affect you, probably? Trying to police other people and say how they should handle something that affected them. What's up, Uni?
Just wanted to change the topic for a minute and just remind everybody in here that Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my battle. I'd love to see you all there tapping my face. Just wanted to come up and remind everybody, since it is Friday and it's on Sunday. That's all I wanted to come say, because I love my supporters like no other. I just needed a topic change for a second, okay?
Period.
Okay, I'm going down to the comments.
Spectacles, do you want to get a box and answer my questions? I really need to know why you're so invested in how people handle situations with people that they've gone through shit with. What's that got to do with you? What's that got to do with you at all? You gonna get a box or no? Which one of them are you? Which one of them are you? Don't be scared. Just grab a box. It's super easy to talk over here. No? Didn't think so. Y'all gotta stop being strictly chat warriors. It's weird. Got a lot to say, but you'd rather type for half of the day than just get in a box and say what you mean and mean what you say. You know? I'm gonna get off here. I got some shit I gotta go do. It's been fun. Hopefully people find some emotional intelligence and learn how to take the high road, because this shit, it's scary, to be honest. It's scary how much people don't take it serious. It's scary how much people don't care. It's scary how much people can't tell the difference in certain things. The hypocrisy is at an all-time high. And the shit that people will do for clicks and views and monetization is apparently to them worth a life. And that's, I don't know. I don't even like this app anymore, to be honest. Definitely not fun anymore. It's dangerous. All right, I'm out.